Danny here for the Civ Sim channel, introducing you to my series on Wings over Korea. This is a Roar Thunder historical battle, yet another one. As if you've been watching my videos, you've probably noticed that I primarily do historical battles, and that's because I've just learned to love historical battles. And I seem to do a lot better with air kills and ground kills in historical battles. And historical battles just seem to be more fun, so that's why I've been focusing on historical battles. Right now I'm taking the original lag 3 up before patch 1.35. This was the only lag, and then they introduced the other lags, which are the white ones. But I'm flying this one, and it's all I've ranked it up, so it's fully operational. It's got the rockets, it's got the ring repair, it's got everything that's all the upgrades, I believe that's the correct saying for it. And so basically I'm taking it up over Korea, and another low tier game. And for the Russians, low tiers aren't that bad. I'll fast forward a little bit. As you know, historical and full real battles do take a while, to get into the action. They're not the, into the action like arcade, where you're just spawning right in the middle of a battle zone and everything. So no, this one, it takes a little while to get into the combat zone, but we're getting there now. And now I'm just scouting for AI bots and the biplanes, and also for the enemy players. There's one right there. So I'm gonna turn, see if I can get him. Alright. He turned into me, and that's one thing you want to do if someone's on you. You want to try and turn into them. So let's see what happens. Now watch out for that flag. Broken off? No. I believe that's the AI or him. One of my teammates is bombing the base right now. Just trying to see, just trying to find who am I going to kill. And just gotta be careful. Gotta watch that AA. Oh, there he is. There we go. I believe that's one of the Hawks. Yep. So I'm gonna try and turn onto him. Now watch out for other aircraft. Gotta make sure I don't crash into any of them. Ooh, okay, this is very close here. Yep, got him though. But very close. Very close. No, I'm not sure because there's a patch update, I believe, before I recorded this, so I believe the aircraft aren't, like that. They don't have their full shapes, and I'm not sure why that is for some reason. So it's going to be pretty hard to tell in this game which craft is which. Of course, at the right-hand screen, you can probably tell who's killing who. But I suppose it doesn't matter. A plane's a plane, regardless of what it is. So, just flying here. A nice turning formation here. I think one's an enemy, though. But let's see. I believe, yep, that might be an enemy. Yep. Or maybe not. Hard to tell. Well, either way, I've overshot whoever that was. This is an interesting thing. It kind of shows you what the aircraft kind of look in the generic computer model, I suppose, of them before you add all the textures and everything. So that's interesting. Don't have enough speed. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch this guy. Am I? Nope. And, in one of my intro videos, in the intro video here, I saw someone who was climbing, and I got to shot him, but that was only because I was diving on him and I had speed. And in any dogfight, in air-to-air combat, you really need. Oh, I think I just shot someone else down. But in any dogfight, you want to make sure that you've got the speed advantage. Speed, whether you're a turn fighter or you're a boom and zoomer, speed is everything. and you gotta watch it. And sometimes it's, you know, it's better to have the speed and to just climb and go down and maneuver around them than to turn, because when you're turning, if you turn too much, you start to lose energy. Lots of aircraft here. That's Korea is very interesting because you do tend to have a lot of close quarter combat. So I think I just shot someone down, sitting on the counter over there. So another one. So gotta pay more attention to what's happening. Oh, gotta watch out for that AI. There I go again. AI. AA flak. I always call it AI for some reason. Oh, try to rocket him. Didn't get him. Try again. And no. Wasn't close enough. Again, it's easier to bomb rocket bombers than to rocket fighters, which are more agile and a harder target to hit, smaller target as well. But I'm still staying right on him. So, and in this game, I had 4 kills. I almost had a 5th, but well, as you'll see, ooh, that was close. As you will see, that was sadly not to be. But it's it was a very good game, minus that last minute game kill steal. But I'll get more on that later. So right now I'm just maneuvering, trying to catch that one bogey. So just trying to maneuver here. Gotta make sure that I'm not making myself a target, because I know if I overshoot and he ends up at my 6th, then I become an easy prey. So I don't want to become easy prey. And awesome graphics. Awesome graphics. Alright, there he is again. Again, still on his 6. Closing in on him. Going in for the kill. Made a fire. Closing in. Yep, and he's down. Well, I believe that was a pilot kill, and now he's... Yep, that was a pilot kill, so now he's going down, and... Now at this point, I've gone way too far into enemy territory. And so now I'm gonna have to... Right now I'm just diving, I'm trying to build speed, because now I'm kind of low on ammo, and I believe there are 2 on me now. So I'm just diving down now. Yep, there he is, they're on me. So I'm just trying to avoid it as much as I can. Again, when someone's on you, you want to dive down, you want to build speed, you want to gain distance. If you're a turn fighter, which the lag really isn't that well of a turn fighter, but if you're a turn fighter like the Zero, you're going to want, and the Spit, you want to turn very tightly. But again, it's when someone's on your 6, you really want to play to your plane's advantage. So you really have to kind of do some basic research on the aircraft and just, you know, find out if it's a good turn fighter or if it's a boom and zoom aircraft. Of course, you could also just take it for some spins, take it out, and then you'll find out as you know, play it, you know, and usually in just a game or 2, you'll find out, you know, if the plane's, you know, good at turn fighting or like boom and zooming. Obviously, the German aircraft and the Americans are more boom and zoom. Japan and Britain are more of the turn fighter. Japan and Britain are more of the turn fighters. So again, I'm staying low here, trying to avoid that. And you know, with the Russians, they're heavy aircraft, they're heavily armed, but they're not necessarily that fast. They're not that necessarily that good at turning. That turn didn't go so well. So right now I'm just trying to stay low and trying to avoid them. I believe at this point they're, I think they're still trying to tail me, but I'm going in low and I'm trying to build as much speed as I can. Now the lags and most of the Russian aircraft in historical battles do not get wartime emergency power or WEP. So it's basically just trying to dive down and build speed. But that's one of the nice things about the Russians, that even without the wartime emergency power, if you get down in a straight line or in a shallow dive, they do tend to pick up some speed. So there they are, and they've, yeah, they're breaking off at that point. So, which they really shouldn't. And again, they're new players, I think. So when you're new at the game, you don't really, know all of the tricks of the trade and everything. And if they really wanted to, and if this was a higher tier match, they probably would have continued to follow me and shot me down. I'm sure not. I'm sure both of them did not run out of ammo. I know one of them was heading back to the base. So, and again, but then again, sometimes that's a good strategy. Sometimes it's best not to become fixated on trying to kill and go deep down into enemy territory, just like I did, because then you make yourself a target, as you saw, and I could have easily been shot down there had they been probably more powerful armaments. Now the 7.7s, the 12s, the machine guns, they do a lot of damage, but at the higher tiers, once you get the very powerful cannons, that's when it starts to really make a big difference. Because cannons can really just light you up. Or if you have, for the machine guns, if you have them, the improvements installed and such, then they can, with the armor penetrating and the incendiary bullets, especially the incendiary, they can catch you on fire and everything. So, and that pretty much ruin your day when that happens. So basically, now that I've been mauled a little, I'm just returning to base. Again, going over these mountains, very beautiful and very scenic scenery. So heading back to the base. It's kind of interesting. Korea was actually the first historical battle I actually went on. So actually as the Russians, but I was in an IL-2 Sternovic. So and it was just a very interesting game. And after that, I start to gear down, getting ready to land, getting on the base approach now. So, it was a very interesting game, the historical battle. I continued to do arcade, but then I came back to historical battles and playing pretty much as the Russians. The Russians, for some reason, when I started the game, they were the first ones, and they're, for the low tier, they're very good as a startup nation. And Germany was actually the last nation I started, but now I'm higher in the Germans than in all of the others, but just by one rank, I think. But then again, the Germans, once they're mid-tier and high-tier, they're very powerful. So, and they're very fun to fly. The Volker-Wolfs, the BF-109s, they're very fun to fly, and very maneuverable, and they're just very fun to play. So again, just trying to slow down, getting ready to turn onto the runway for the final. Now, for some reason, when I recorded this, I could see the actual aircraft, but for some reason, in this one, they're not showing up. I'm not sure why. It might be the recording software or something. Or it might have been just that there was an error in this file because, again, there was a patch that came out just before I did this. And this is, of course, a replay, so... There you go. Over the threshold. And gear down. Touchdown. Alright. Yeah. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, never mind. I guess you can see the aircraft. Alright, there's the SU-2. Oh, and there's the new Lag 3 from the new patch. Or from the soon-to-be old patch. 1.35, I believe it was. Yeah, 3.7 is the new one. Alright. It's hard to keep track with it sometimes. Yeah, patch 1.35. So, and getting closer to final release. War Thunder still in beta, but getting closer. Reloading now. Can't wait for tanks, and then of course battleships. Battleships and the fleet, that's what I'm really interested in. Alright, there we go. Taking off after the SU-2. He's going to continue to bomb. I'm going to go and try and get 5 kills. Once you've had 3 kills, you want to try and go in for 5 and get the Ace Award. So, the Ace Achievement. So, now I'm going to be really honing in and trying to get the kills. So, climbing high now. I want to build some speed and be able to dive. So. Again, maneuvering. Trying to avoid that AAA. Anti-aircraft. And basically I didn't see anyone, so I spotted someone at the base, so I decided to go towards their base. And do kind of a dishonorable thing, I suppose, shooting someone on the ground. Some of my teammates were laughing at that when I, well, as you'll see in just a moment when I dived in on him. So, but you know, it is a game, and it did happen. Aircraft were shot at the ground historically, so, you know, sometimes war isn't so honorable. Coming in for the kill now. Gotta watch out for that base A. Rocketed him, criticaled him. Going around, gotta watch out for that A. Coming around. As slow as I can. Another burst. And yeah, he's dead. Alright, now I'm going to stay low. Going to maneuver. Now watch out for that AA flag. Really intense, as you can see. Wish the messages would pop up in replays. I'm not sure if that's going to be fixed in the patch coming up, but that would be... I hopefully by final release they'll do something with the replays so you can have more options with it. But as it is right now, it's alright, so. Alright, time to go in. There's one guy left. Only a few ground targets, so it's going to be very close, and I believe the clock's getting close to running out. I'm not sure if it was the clock running out or someone taking out the final AA or ground unit, I should say, but it was or bombing the base. I think that's what they primarily were doing, bombing the base. But trying to find the last player. Around here somewhere. Come out wherever you are. I know he's here somewhere. Oh, I think I've spotted him. Close now. Yep, there he is. Criticaled him. He's going down. Oh, he's at least lost fuel. He's gonna go down. Will it be a 5th kill? Will I get it? He's going down. Put some shots into him. Gotta bring him down. And it wasn't to be. The counter went out. Well, that's all for now, folks. Until next time, have a great day. This is Tony Kubek, signing out. Catch you next time.